Welcome to another episode of Director's Commentary. Today's Director's Commentary is on Director's Commentary, Lost in Obscurity, Wii U Panorama View. Now, for those of you who don't know, a while ago, I did a Director's Commentary video on my first upload ever, which was Wii U Panorama View Lost in Obscurity. And then a while later, I did another Director's Commentary on my second video, the King K. Roller Lost in Obscurity. And I think now it's about time to finally do a Director's Commentary on my first Director's Commentary, because I know that most of you are very, very interested in this. With 6,000 views that most of you probably haven't seen. The tactics are questionable, but I just so happen to have 20 minutes, and I'm sitting in my car right now recording this, so here we go. If you've seen the previous of these, you'll know how this goes. I give very real context and insight on my videos and what was going on in the making, behind the scenes of them. Than anything I can get indoors. And at the time of recording this original video, the Wii U Panorama View, backed my car up into a wall it was probably like a month ago. I was getting all pissed because I had to park in this parking garage, and I don't know, usually I got the beep, 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 like to say that you're about to crash into something, but it just didn't go off, and I backed up into a wall, and I was pretty upset about that. No major damage. A little bit congested, a little bit. You guys remember, I don't even remember, I think it was like the first Director's Commentary. I shared that Jay Schlatt had commented on the worst ways to play Minecraft video. And since then, there's been like a weird. I've had a mental list of the people of note who have like interacted with me on YouTube. That first was Jay Schlatt, who is someone of note, of course. And then I had pretty recently Ghetto Smosh, who I used to love. God rest their soul. Commented on the meth video. That was good. And then it was on the second channel, one of the Nintendo videos I did, the bit block. You guys remember the bit block, the shit cock? He commented on my video, and he was being sarcastic. He said it was like something along the lines of like, oh, it's not rocket science, and it's like, dude, shut up. I don't mind like having dumb arguments with people, but when there's so many cringe things you could say. It's not rocket science. Like, no fucking shit. It's goddamn Animal Crossing, you fuck ass. There's no rocket science. Fucking, are you serious? Really? It's not? You stupid dipshit? Are you old enough to remember him and the like weird gay tension he would have in his videos with the other buff dude? I don't think I ever followed him enough to know what actually happened to him. I think he still like talks and stuff. I remember like around 2017 when the Switch first came out. I remember like having some kind of knowledge of him. All I remember, honest to God, was that there was like a weird gay tension between him and this really buff dude, and it was very clear that he himself, and I'm not making fun of him for being gay. I don't know what the hell he is, if he's gay or not. I'm just saying this because I always found it funny. There was like a really like jacked dude who would sit there who like looked, I don't know, he was like this like fuckboy kind of guy. I don't know if he was of note. I don't remember. And fuckboy probably is not the correct term for him there, but Josh Bitblock would sit there and he would be all excited about like the latest Nintendo, and he would like have like Billy Buffnuts over here like playing Nintendo Land with him on Wii U, and it was always like an interesting dynamic to me. I'm all about dynamics on YouTube as far as anyone can be like a game grump and have two jack-offs sitting on a couch playing together, cracking jokes. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if two people are funny enough and they have a sense of humor that clicks with enough people, then, go ahead, put it on YouTube. You can't, the thing is, you just can't be two, fucking unfunny dickwads. So I guess, like, of all the people who have sat on a couch together to play games, like, what are the dynamics you have there? What are the big names of note? You obviously have like game grumps, who just sit there and joke around. You had like video games awesome, Far From Subtle, who had their own setup on the couch with the guys, and like that was a unique dynamic. It was people who knew each other since like high school and college, and then like I mean there's a bunch more, but then you'd like switch over to like Joshua Bitblock of the Shitcock. and it's like the gimmick here is that there's a really like jacked dude. There's Billy Buffnuts and Joshua Bit Blockington, and there's a weird gay tension going on. That's what I liked about it. And even though he made a sarcastic comment on one of my videos, which it made me mad. That looks like it says porn. But even though he said this, I still appreciate Joshua Bit Blockington for his weird gay tension that he would exude in his videos with Billy Buffnuts.
But while on the topic of commenters, I'd love to highlight a few fantastic comments.
I've been talking for 5 minutes already? Jesus Christ. I had a beer before this.
You get a real...
I air fried a pork chop and used the fat from the pork chop to season some like bite-sized potatoes. Those were good.
Propaganda and like...
You ever God, what's some bar food you guys have had? Let me tell you a story. So I never get political, right? I'm sure I don't know. I don't affiliate with any ideologies in general. I tend to just have opinions, case to case. But as far as like Israel-Palestine goes, I'm not going to get political here. But a few years ago, I found out, I did one of those like 23andMe's, and for like my entire life, I always just assumed that I was mostly just German and Turkish. But it turns out that I am mostly German, but it's like the German in me is Ashkenazi Jew. So, and then like I think it's like 34% Ashkenazi Jew, and then like 33% Irish or some shit like that. And then the rest of me is mostly Turkish. But there's some lore for you. But anyway, you guys don't know what Jewish birthright is. So here's some good thing. The video I'm watching is very interesting, by the way. Jewish birthright is just this thing. If you don't know what it is, it's the way they want you to see it is you're Jewish, you have a right to see our fucking promised land or whatever the hell, Israel, right? So I saw this and I spoke to my friend Eric, who I've done videos with on this channel before, who is Jewish, and he was like, yeah, we can just go for free. And I was like, really? Okay, well, I don't really, I've never like done anything Jewish, and I don't really give a fuck, having found out that I am Jew. I mean, I never just like put two and two together, I guess. I mean, my grandfather was a Holocaust survivor, but I don't know, I never really put much thought to it. I didn't care, and I have no interest in like the Jewish faith at all. I don't really fucking care. But I hear this and I'm like, oh, hey, free trip to another country? That sounds cool to me. I don't really care where it is. I mean, it's free. I'll go on a free trip to Israel. So anyway, long story short, we go to Israel, and I mean, the whole trip, it's very obvious that the point of it is to get you to move to Israel and support Israel and give money to their economy. I mean, it's very, very clear that like that's the whole point of it. But no one that we went with, everyone there, it was like, yeah, we just want to fucking go on a free vacation. Anyway, it was like a lot of kosher food and shit. And if you don't know anything about Jewishism, I mean, there's a lot of Jews like around New Jersey where I am, but we know what's not kosher? Cheese. Cheese is not kosher. So we go to this club, and we're sitting in the bar. We're all having like Red Bull vodkas or whatever. And I'm like fucking starving. Like I need to eat, and I order a cheeseburger, and the guy like fucking starts laughing at me, and like these Jews are like laughing at me in fucking Hebrew or whatever, and I'm just sitting there like, what the hell is your problem? Like, why are you fucking laughing at me? I can't just get a burger. I'm hungry. And I put two and two together. I'm like, oh, I just ordered a cheeseburger, in Israel. That's why they're fucking laughing at me. I have nothing else to say regarding this.
Rest in piss, and that's a bad thing. And then he goes on to explain why I said Microsoft dropped a bomb.
Future me. I'm gonna continue this shtick. There was also, I'll put the picture up. Hopefully I can find it. It was like a wax museum thing. There were the candles or some shit like that. They had like a Mecha Hitler. It's pretty weird.
And he only did the 2 Minecraft Apple TV edition videos.
It was a good fucking cheeseburger, though. The best cheeseburger I ever had was in Israel. I love cheeseburgers. I was in Israel for 10 days. I ate 6 cheeseburgers. I fucking love cheeseburgers. I got like red, white, and blue blood fucking, I'll eat an eagle. I don't care. I love cheeseburgers. First place we went to, I swear to God, we stepped foot out of the airport onto a bus. First place we stepped foot on after leaving the airport was a McDonald's. I'm not joking. They had some unsalted fries. I didn't get a burger that day though. It was very late. I just wanted fries.
It's funny.
It was a good time though. We got they like make it very explicit in the when you sign up. By the way, this is just a little secret for you folks out there. They don't fucking care if you're Jewish or not. Really, they don't. I mean, they just really want to get people to love Israel and give them money and stuff. If you're like not even Jewish at all, it really doesn't matter. You can sign up for this. Like they did the phone interview with me, and I was expecting them to like oh, you got to do a piss test or some shit. We need some proof that you're Jewish. They literally asked me for like actually nothing. If you just sign up for like a Birthright trip with a friend, do this because like well, don't do it right now, but like literally they do a phone interview with you to see if you're good for it. The phone interview is a joke. They call you up and they're like, "Why do you want to go to Israel?" And you just say, "Oh, there's the Jay Schlatt thing I was talking about." And you just say, "Oh, I'm really interested in my culture and stuff." And they're like, "Okay, meet us at Newark Airport 9 a.m. on Friday." And you're like, "Okay." Like I swear to God, you do not need to prove. They make you pay they make you. I think they make you put like $250 down just in case you don't show up. But that's the deposit you get back after you get back home. If you just want a free trip to Israel, they don't ask you for proof that you are in any way Jewish. Like I swear to God, just go. Like I said, don't do it right now. But you know, once you're once there's not bombs and shit going off, if you want to just if you want Israel to pay for your vacation, by all means, it's there's one. I think there's 2 free meals included every day. So take advantage of that. They don't give a fuck. That you need no proof at all that you're Jewish.
Old. I just have very.
That was when I realized that I was Jewish. 'Cause I was offered a free trip and I took it. I was like, oh, free? Maybe I am Jewish.
Very little time during the week.
Shout out to all my Hebrew and Shebrew viewers out there. But I mostly identify as Irish, like a fat
More
Mick.
like buying stuff for the videos and recording, a lot of footage and getting more drives to put the footage on. And it just takes a lot of time to edit because I'm doing like Final Cut Pro and I got all these plugins and shit. It's just a lot. And
my sister got a dog, like probably just under 6 months ago. I went with her to this place. I think it's called St. Hubert's. It's in New Jersey. I forget which town. But she adopted a pitty, and he was this little baby boy. He was like 2 months old when we got him, and I babysit him quite often. And he had this thing recently. I'll put up some images of him being a goofball, but he's been being a goofball recently. She took him to the vet. He's got he's got some medical issues and stuff with his legs. But she took him to the vet and she was talking to someone in the fucking waiting area. And the woman's like, oh, what breed is he? Yada yada, making conversation. And like they're having a conversation, and the woman at the front desk goes, "Excuse me, ma'am," to my sister. It says, "Ma'am, your dog's eating the plant." She looks over, and fucking the dog's name is Soul. It has his head in just a pot of dirt, and he's just eating dirt. He's eating dirt out of a pot, and he looks up, and he's got mud all over his face, and he's licking his face, and he's just eating dirt. It is goofy. And recently he ate 4 Apple AirTags. That was a whole other thing. I don't. He just, and he keeps eating pot. She takes him on walks, and the area she lives in, I don't know what the fuck goes on. I don't know if people are throwing out like just roaches or some shit like that. But somehow the dog's eating pot, and he'll just be like, it hasn't happened in a while, but there was like a few times I would babysit him, and he's just baked out of his mind. He's like fucking tired as shit. And I'm like, what the hell is your problem? Usually he's humping my leg, but it's because he's baked. What a fucking stoner-ass dog.
I got new people who subscribe to the page.
Speaking of dogs, I've been obsessed with Pibble. You guys see Pibble? I love Pibble. Pibble's a little Frenchie, a little fat idiot, and he's got a little belly. And his thing is, he says, wash my belly, clean my belly. Those are good. I like Pibble.
Inconsistent the shit I do. I hope that there's someday in the near future where I can like give actual.
Oh, this portion of the video, by the way, I was talking about a video that I've been working on for like years and shit now that'll eventually happen. That video is still on the way. I still don't see it happening for years. But it's something I'm constantly working on. I just want it'll be like at some point within like years. It'll be. I promise you it will happen. The reason it won't happen anytime soon is because I see it being, unironically, literally like possibly like an over 15-hour video. Like I would not skimp out at all. I would go into full depth on what I'm talking about. It's nothing I've ever explicitly said I'll do. But it's something that I still see people claim to have done, but no one has ever actually truly done it. And I do my research. I've done years of research. It's not the how Nintendo's ruining the industry thing. This is its own thing. I promise you it will happen. It will just take time.
Just said, it's a little bit tough at the moment, but I'm making like a Denny's fry cook, and I'm begging for my life here. So
every so often, some Chinese person asks me for permission to translate my videos. I have nothing else to add to that.
I'm Bearman, and I've been wasting your time, sucker.
Is it? Wow, the end of the video. Wow, that was fun. So, man, that was a great video. You guys like the part where I shared information about the video? This video I did because I thought it would be so stupid, and it was. I thought it was stupid because who fucking cares about a video where I'm talking about Wii U Panorama? First of all, who gives a fuck about that video in the first place? You care about it maybe if you're like you really are a big Bearman 3600 fan, and I've seen all the videos. Like maybe you give a shit about it. But like the few people who like watched that video and were like, man, I stan this video. Like what percentage of those people were like, man, I would watch someone talk about this video. I would watch the guy who made this fucking 6-minute video talk about it. Like no one gives a shit. And I'd like to see how far I can like paradox this into. At what point will you people stop giving a shit about me talking about a video about me talking about a video about a video I made? I will never talk about them. I don't, like, it doesn't even interest me. So, as always, if I've been wasting your time, thanks for watching.